A somber mood hangs over the public transportation sector following Sunday's tragic crash in Trelawny that claimed the lives of 5 people, including 4 taxi operators. The Transport Operators Sustainable Development Services and All Voice Route Taxi Association members visited the crash site to pay tribute and speak on the devastating loss. We hear more from Carolyn Brown.
Candle burns from a survivor of a deadly crash who lives to testify of his near-death experience. However, some were not so fortunate, resulting in a moving tribute at the crash site in Falmouth, Trelawny, where several public transport operators lost their lives Sunday morning. Members of the transport community lit candles and paid a floral tribute in remembrance. Head of the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services, Todd's Edgerton Newman, says it's the first time in his 26 years the sector has suffered such a loss all at once.
It's the first in my 26 years in public transportation we've lost 5 persons within the sector at one time.
Newman described one victim, Simone Minot, as more than just a colleague, saying she was the heart of social outreach for taxi operators.
Right behind you is a place where Simone, the female of a team, made her demise. We are saddened at this. And because of her position, as President Finnegan told you, because of her position in the transport sector, as a person who was in charge of the social welfare of operators, we could not hold back but to be here and to ensure that her position remains intact, because many of our operators perish and no support for the family. And so we are here today along with the officers from St. James, from Falmouth.
Also visiting the site was President and Director of Communications of the All Voice Route Taxi Association, Lorraine Finnegan, as well as the police, who have long been championed the cause to end the need for speed culture in Jamaica.
2023, we have up to 69 operators that were murdered, but we have never had the level of mourning that we are having. So far, based on from all indication, 4 of the deceased are owners and operators, and the other one is the son of an owner and operator. That owner was also on the bus, but he got minor damages. We came today to show our respect, or express our condolences to the members of the family of these deceased.
The police mourns with the transport sector, the families of the men and the lady that lost their life. We urge our motorists to be safe on the road. We ask that you observe signs, and we ask that to reduce your speed while traveling on the road. The life you save might be the life of your own.
The tragedy has left many in shock and pondering the path ahead for those left behind.
The People's National Party PNP is ramping up its housing agenda, and this time with a focus on persons living with disabilities. Party leader Mark Golding unveiled the plan during a special forum held under the theme Housing for All, No One Left Behind. Raymond Morrison has that story.
Opposition People's National Party says if elected, it will launch a nationwide housing initiative designed to meet the needs of persons with disabilities. Under the plan, the PNP is promising to build at least 500 disability-friendly units across all constituencies. A push they say will bring inclusion to the front of national development.
And we are indeed the party that signed the UN Convention for Persons with Disabilities. We were the first country in the Western Hemisphere to do so. And we enacted the Disabilities Act when we were last in government, which the present government took 7 years to bring into effect, having passed through Parliament while we were in government. So we are very mindful of the community of persons with disabilities. We have in our leadership ranks, we have people like Senator Floyd Morris, himself a person with a disability. And of course, we have Maureen Weber, who is very involved in our campaign, and she is somebody who is a warrior for the cause of persons with disabilities.
Former Senate President and longtime advocate for the community, Senator Professor Floyd Morris, backed the initiative, calling it a critical step forward.
And these houses, as the comrade leader has indicated, will be spread right across the country, because we are going to make sure that a minimum of 500 of these units built in each constituency. And therein, you will see how persons with disabilities will be benefiting. And we are going to be very prudent in how the houses are designed to make sure that they take into consideration the needs of persons with disabilities.
The party says its plan will be guided by consultations with experts and representatives from the disability community. It remains to be seen how the governing Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, will respond to the proposal. But the PNP says the time for tokenism is over. Raymond Morrison, CVM News.